Have you ever stopped to think about what it would be like to live with more calm, wisdom, and kindness every day? For many, this might seem like a distant dream, especially in the fast-paced world we live in. But what if I told you there's an ancient path to achieving this? Buddhism, more than just a religion, is a way of living that invites us to a powerful inner transformation. Many people think that Buddhism is complicated or inaccessible, but the truth is, it offers simple practices that can be applied in anyone's daily life, anywhere. In this video, we will explore together the main Buddhist practices, from meditation to ethical precepts, and how they can transform your life. If you want to discover how to live more wisely and kindly, stay with me until the end. And before we move on, I have a special invitation for you. Write in the comments the phrase, "I choose to live with wisdom, calm, and kindness." By doing this, you're not only committing yourself, but also beginning to attract positive energy. Remember, when we write something down, we take the first step toward change. Help our channel by taking just 3 seconds of your time to give a like. It's an eternal record on our video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to keep receiving content that will help you on this journey of self-discovery. Let's dive into this transformative path together. The heart of Buddhism lies in living a wiser, kinder, and calmer life. The simplicity of this message may seem easy to grasp, but its depth is vast. Many people, at some point in their lives, feel that something is missing in order for them to find peace or clarity. Buddhism suggests that by looking inward and adjusting our actions and thoughts, we can cultivate a more balanced life. The Buddha himself made this message clear. We should seek ways to live more consciously, taking care of ourselves and others. This doesn't involve following rigid rules, but rather finding what makes us act with more wisdom in our daily lives. Over the centuries, different forms of Buddhist practice have emerged around the world, adapted to various cultures and times. And this is an important point. Buddhism is not rigid. It flows according to the environment and the needs of the people. A good example is how it can be practiced both in traditional temples and in the midst of the hustle and bustle of big cities. What's essential is understanding that, regardless of the practice we choose to follow, the focus remains the same: cultivating wisdom, kindness, and calm in everything we do. There is no single path, but many that can guide us toward this goal. Whether through meditation practices, acts of generosity, or even silent reflections at the end of a busy day, Buddhism offers us a variety of ways to live with more quality. By understanding this, we realize that the journey toward living more consciously is a daily choice, a commitment to our own well-being and that of the world around us. The important thing to remember is that there is no right or wrong practice, only the one that helps us progress on this path of wisdom, kindness, and calm. Many Buddhists, in different parts of the world, often begin their journey with a faith-based approach. They grow up with confidence in the Buddha as an enlightened being, trust in the Dharma as the path that leads to enlightenment, and faith in the Sangha, the community of monks and teachers, as those who can guide them on this journey. For many, Buddhist practice can start with a feeling of devotion, whether it's by setting up a small altar at home with images of the Buddha or participating in ceremonies at local temples. However, this devotion goes beyond worship. It symbolizes a search for inspiration, a constant reminder of the values they seek to embody. These practices are often accompanied by acts of generosity, such as offering flowers, incense, or even food, both at temples and at home. These simple gestures are full of meaning. They represent a desire to nurture not just the body, but also the spirit. Additionally, many people chant, perform prostrations, or pray for blessings, whether for themselves or for loved ones. This doesn't mean they expect magical rewards, but rather that these actions help align their intentions with a more virtuous life, focused on well-being and compassion. For some, this faith is the foundation that keeps their practice alive. It's like an invisible thread that connects the devotee to the teachings, allowing them to feel part of something larger. It's not blind faith, but trust that strengthens as they witness the benefits of practice in their lives. Therefore, devotion is not the end goal, but a means to awaken the kindness, wisdom, and serenity that Buddhism so deeply values. One of the pillars of Buddhism is ethical practice, which is clearly manifested in the 5 precepts. These precepts serve as a guide to living more peacefully and harmoniously, both with others and with oneself. They are guidelines for all Buddhists, and their rules are straightforward. Do not kill, do not steal, do not engage in sexual misconduct, do not lie, and do not abuse intoxicants. While these may seem like universal principles, the Buddhist focus is on the impact these actions have on our own mental and emotional states. By following these precepts, we naturally cultivate a kinder and calmer life. The 5 precepts are not rigid commandments, but invitations for reflection. By choosing not to kill, for example, we recognize the value of life in all its forms, whether human or animal. Similarly, by abstaining from lying, we practice truth not only in our words, but also in our actions, strengthening trust and integrity in our daily relationships. These precepts help avoid both internal and external conflicts, promoting a more balanced life with fewer regrets. What makes this ethical practice unique in Buddhism is that it isn't imposed from the outside, but cultivated from within, through a growing awareness of the impact of our choices. Living in alignment with these principles also brings an additional benefit: a more peaceful mind. By avoiding actions that harm ourselves or others, we reduce the emotional and psychological burden they could bring. The serenity that comes from this practice is not just a byproduct, but an active goal. And to ensure more people can discover and practice these teachings, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give a like, and comment to strengthen our community. This way, we can continue learning together and spreading this valuable knowledge. Meditation is a central practice in Buddhism, and perhaps the most well-known is breath meditation. In this simple technique, we sit in a quiet place and focus our attention on the natural rhythm of our breath. It might seem easy, but the magic of this practice lies in its simplicity. When the mind starts to wander, we gently bring our focus back to the breath, over and over again. This exercise of constantly returning to the present helps us develop a calmer and less agitated mind, providing clarity and inner peace. But Buddhist meditation goes beyond breathing. There are other forms of meditation aimed at cultivating specific qualities, such as loving-kindness meditation. In this practice, we generate genuine feelings of kindness and compassion, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. Imagine the positive impact of feeling deep compassion for someone you find difficult to deal with. This is the transformative power of loving-kindness meditation, inviting us to look at the world with more gentleness and understanding. Other meditation practices involve visualizations or reflections on impermanence, helping us better understand the inevitable changes in life. The practice of meditation, in any of its forms, is a powerful tool for connecting with our minds and emotions. It offers a moment of pause in a fast-paced world, where we can observe ourselves more deeply and consciously. And most importantly, it's accessible to everyone, anywhere. Whether for 5 minutes during a busy day or for hours in a silent retreat, meditation offers tangible benefits. If you haven't tried it yet, now is a great time to start and experience these transformative effects in your daily life. Now that you've learned about some of the fundamental practices of Buddhism, the next step is simple. Apply this knowledge to your life. True transformation begins when you put what you've learned into practice. So ask yourself, how can you start living with more wisdom and calm from today onwards? And even more importantly, what small changes can you make right now to cultivate more kindness and compassion in your daily actions? These questions are invitations for you to reflect and take action. And I would love to hear your answers in the comments. Share your thoughts with me and with our community. If you want to keep learning about Buddhism and other ways to enhance your life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. That way, you'll always be the first to know when new videos are available. Thank you for watching this far and for being part of this journey of growth. The power to change is in your hands.